Cleveland, Texas, in the AutoZone Freightliner Western Star Browdy's Marina Mark Herring Racing Engines. Number 42 is Zane Goff. To the outside, from Dry Prong, behind the wheel of the Ace Powder Coating Force Chassis Bodies by 88M, Ape Engines, Club 20 Suspension. Number 2 is CJ Howell. Going third from Anacoco in the 18 car, that is Will Isgett. On the outside, the 15X of Dakota Wyatt from Provençal. David Edwards drives the 8 car tonight from Natchitoches and from Cleveland, Texas. Behind the wheel of the Marty Lyra Racing, Smith Boat Lift and Dock Service, Prairie Pool Service, number 85, that's Mason Smith. Starting 7th from Roebling, the SP Racing Engine, Scotty Shade Tree Performance, Legacy Construction, Holman Racing. Number 55 is Dalton Dubois. And from Cleveland, Texas, the Marty Lyra Racing Smith Boat Lift Repair ID Fab. Number 45 is Joe Butler Sr. Brian Cook at the tail on the inside of the 100 car from Florine. To the outside from Roebling in the 77 is Tyler Dubois. Going 8 laps here for 10 cars. USRA Factory Stock Heat Race number 1 presented by Brian Cook Truck Sales. Lights are out. Here we go. The Ace Powder Coating green flag. All right, lights are out. We're going back to the Ace Powder Coat and Green flag here with Zane Goff and CJ Howell on the pole. Here we go. CJ Howell around the outside of Goff down the back stretch. The peak the nose out in front in turn number 3. Goff on the bottom, not giving up just yet. Wheel to wheel out of corner number 4, and Goff's going to lead the lap. Or maybe not quite. CJ Howell just barely nicked him at the line. 15X of Dakota Wyatt with a good run. He battled issues all night last night. Sitting in the 3rd spot. Mason Smith in 4th. And the 100 of Brian Cook up from the 9th starting spot into 5th. Pretty good battle here for the top spot. You got 3 cars. You could lay over the lay across the front of them. CJ Howell takes the race lead. The 42 of Goff once more. Here comes the 15X of Wyatt looking for a run on 42 down the backstretch. They're wheel to wheel into turn number 3. CJ Howell leading the way. We're halfway. 4 down and 4 to go. Howell, Wyatt, Goff, Smith, and Cook still your top 5. Zane Goff and Dakota Wyatt continuing to mix it up for that 2nd position as Brian Cook closes in on Mason Smith for 4th. Here comes the 2 to go signal for the 2 of CJ Howell. He's pulling out away from the rest of the field now. Perhaps 15X of Dakota Wyatt coming with him. Or maybe Zane Goff having issues in the 42, hard to tell. Dalton Dubois trying to get back through the field. He was penalized to the rear for jumping the start on the initial start of the race with the white flag in the air. 1 lap to go for CJ Howell, and Dakota Wyatt is chipping away at the race lead. Alva turn 2 down the back straightaway might not be enough here. He's going to have to throw it all he's got in 3 and 4. Wyatt up to the top, CJ Howell back to the bottom. Double checkers wait, and the 2 of CJ Howell hangs on for the win. Dakota Wyatt 2nd, Zane Goff in 3rd, Mason Smith in 4th, and the 100 of Brian Cook rallies from 9th to finish in 5th. Pretty good race there for the top 3 positions. We got Cortland Smith joining us in the booth as he's become accustomed to doing, and we like to get a word from Cortland every now and again. Cortland, what'd you see there?
Man, what I really see is this racetrack is phenomenal from the drop of the green flag from the first heat race. Last night, not going to hide the fact, Shane even said himself, it was a little too wet than what he wanted. Just put the water on there probably 15 minutes too late and the shade came, and it was a little sloppy. But, man, these last 2 heat races, I mean, between the last limited modified heat with Stephen Guidry, Ethan Bales, and Colton Davis, man, it was a crapshoot whoever was going to win that one. And then right there, Dakota Wyatt was rallying the top side there, making it work for everything he had, and CJ was rolling the bottom. We weren't able to work the bottom this early in the night last night, and I think that's just going to tend to help us throughout the night tonight. And, man, Sabine, Josh, you've been here every night they've raced. Sabine's never bad, but these last 2 nights seem to be shaping up to be some really good ones.
Yeah, the track surface certainly becoming the calling card here at Sabine. Everybody likes making the long hauls out to Sabine. We've got a good number of local racers, but a lot of the guys that race here week in and week out, they're coming from an hour, 2 hours, sometimes even farther away, and it's all because of the racetrack. You're going to get multiple lanes to work with. If you got a good car, you can get up to the front. Heat race number 2 lining up like this on the pole, Tyler Fogelman. Tyler Fogelman in the 76 from Hesper, Frank Cannizzaro in the 4S from Mansfield, Dwayne Raines in the 7L, the 1 of Blaine Nolan, Quentin Matheson in the 21, the 100 plus of Ross Cook, Brandon Hightower in B52, Kate Gailey in the 27G, and Tayton Perkins in the $22. Right away, we got a 3-car battle down the back, stretching into turn number 3. Fogelman leads the way in the 76. Now making a 3-car battle for the top spot out of corner number 4. And something's got to give. 76. Sparks flying here on the front stretch. And Fogelman's going to loop it there in 1 and 2. I think we'll see a caution flag here. Caution flag coming out, 76 of Fogelman. Got pressured there for the top spot, and things just went awry.
Yeah, Josh. But again, like you're saying, this track, man, right there, right off the bat, we're 3 wide for the lead coming to the start-finish line there on lap 1. I can't thank Shane and Todd and the whole Sabine Speedway staff, Tiffany, and all the fans on RaceON, man, that are tuning in tonight. Man, this race means a lot to me and my family. I said it earlier, dude. The racetrack is my home. The racers are my family, man, and this sport means the world to me. It really does. I think a lot of people have noticed that now that I've gotten to get in the booth a few times, Josh, and hear me get really excited about some racing. But, man, I'll tell you what, last night was good, Josh, but tonight, after watching the track to these heat races, man, I'm really hoping we're shaping up in for some bangers coming up because, by golly, Darty would want that.
Yeah, last night was really interesting. Most of the racing, you didn't really know who was going to win. You had fast cars out front, fast cars catching them, fast cars had problems that ended up sidelining them, and man, that limited modified race was shaping up to be an absolute dandy between Steele and Mewboard coming to the last lap, I think it was, or maybe 2 to go, and Steele got crossed up. Something broke on the 37 machine, but hopefully we'll see something special here tonight as well. We dropped a couple of cars, but we didn't lose much quality, that's for sure. As we go back to the green flag, the ace powder coating. Green flag here in heat race number 2. Blaine Nolan inherits the top spot. We've got 1 lap down and 7 to go. Blaine Nolan off at turn number 4. He leads the way, trying to step out on Dwayne Raines. Here comes Ross Cook, last night's feature winner. Things got mixy in the factory stocks last night, like we were just talking about. We see Hightower. He's been really quick lately. He was sidelined early last night. CJ Howell led laps in the feature race. Had trouble. Tayton Perkins looked for a while like he was potentially going to win, pick up his first win here at Sabine. But it was Ross Cook that ended up parking it in Joel's Auto Sales victory lane. He sits 3rd right now, looking for that 2nd spot. Dwayne Raines was mixing it up last night toward the end of the feature. Blaine Nolan had a fast race car. Right now, pretty single-filed. Cook still challenging Raines for that 2nd position, but just about the only battle to speak of is for not last. Here comes Cook to the inside of Raines, and he's going to try to slide up and take the line. Left a little bit of room there for the 7L. You can't wreck a 7 on Darty Smith Memorial Night, ain't no doubt. 2 laps to go. Blaine Nolan, Dwayne Raines, Ross Cook, Brandon Hightower, Tayton Perkins, white flag in the air, 1 lap to go. And Nolan's got a big lead. Dwayne Raines back to the inside. He'll take the 2nd spot away from Ross Cook. Cook is going to lose it there in turn 2. Ross Cook spins her out on the last lap, collects Frank Cannizzaro. Really, Cannizzaro just trying to evade the contact there as the double checkers wave. Blaine Nolan picks up the win. Dwayne Raines 2nd. Brandon Hightower 3rd. Tayton Perkins in 4th. And Tyler Fogelman rebounds to finish in the top 5.
Yeah, guys, before I head out of the booth here, I'm going to go back and make my way back to the pit area, just make sure nobody needs no hands. I really enjoyed last night, Josh. I wish I would have joined you in the booth, but, man, I walked to the pit area, was talking to guys just like I would on a regular Saturday night, man, and so I really got to enjoy that. So before I head out of the booth, again, race fans, drivers, people watching on RaceON, everybody, man, thank you for attending this race. It really means a lot for however many years it would have been, Lord, ever since I started racing when I was 15, and I'm 26 now, so for 11 years, man, I feel like me and my dad, we were staples at Sabine, and especially from 2015 to 2020, you never pulled in the pit gate without seeing Darty with his sun hat, his Magellan shirt, and khaki pants on at the fuel shed. So he was a staple around here. He's helped every single promoter that's been around here since 2015, and again, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my family's heart, thank you to everybody who has participated, watching here. Thank you. It means the world to me. Josh, we're about to go green in factory stock heat race action, and if it was as good as the last one, we're in for a show, friend.
Thank you, Cortland. Enjoy the night, man. We love you. We appreciate you. We're glad to be here for the Darty Smith Memorial. Heat race number 3, Kerry Eason and James Chaney on the pole. We got Daniel Jones, Hunter Webb, Ben Merchant, John Parker Jr., Scotty Case, Mike Lavispear, and Megan Ford. This one kind of stacked toward the rear, so we'll see what happens here in heat race number 3. Kerry Eason, James Chaney, and Daniel Jones, your top 3. Ben Merchant, Hunter Webb. Here comes John Parker Jr. to the inside of Scotty Case. They're going to go 3 wide for the 5th spot. Down the backstretch, Scotty Case. Right through the middle, he split them. Kerry Eason leads the way in the double OB. Here comes Daniel Jones looking to the inside of James Chaney, trying to take that 2nd position. Oh, and Kerry Eason up into the wall in the double OB. Little contact there from Chaney as the top 2 guys change. Daniel Jones able to sneak in there and get the 2-for-1 special. 4 down and 4 to go, and they're 3 wide again for 3rd. Multiple lanes to go. Oh, Dano spins it around along with Kerry Eason. Of Kerry Eason. So Daniel Jones, he spun around but didn't have anything to do with what we ended up calling the caution for. So Daniel Jones, a little fortunate there to get his spot back, but nonetheless he will. He'll be your leader here with 4 laps down and 4 laps to go. Lights go dark. The Cajun Pools and Spas restart zone right there. Ace powder coated green flag. Here we go. So caution for the 10W jump in the start there. Hunter Webb will go to the tail of the field. We'll try her again. Halfway home here in this one. Here we go, green flag. James Chaney going to loop it there in 1 and 2. Megan Ford involved as well. The caution flag comes back out. Here we go. Dano leads us back to the ace powder coating green flag. We'll try to get this one over and done with here. 4 laps to go. Scotty Case with a major run down the backstretch in the J27 off of turn number 2. Looking to the high side. Now Dano's going to go up. Case going to try the middle. Will he split another pair of cars? Now Ben Merchant to the inside in the C28 Kid Rockets got a good one tonight. And here comes John Parker Jr. You got 4 cars you could lay across. 44 of Dano. Oh, C28 taking around. A little bit of help there from J27. The caution flag waves. You got anything there, Cortland?
Well, first and foremost, like we talked about the track already, man, we have to really see how good hold on, let me rephrase this because I had 14 thoughts going in my head at once. A good racetrack, when we start the night, of course, when we hot lap, it's going to be 1 lane, and you prefer it to be around the middle. And then the first couple of heat races, they're going to be lane dominant, right? So we saw the top be the dominant place for the limited modified heat race. These first 2 factory stock heat races will run around the bottom. Now in this heat race, we're getting a mix of both. So, man, when the track is wearing in like this, it is absolutely phenomenal. That slick spot right there in the middle, it's definitely a lot slicker tonight at this point of the night than it was last night. And I think a lot of guys are just having to readjust to that. And maybe why some guys are doing a little bit better tonight than they were last night. And that slick spot right there just kind of nicked them a little bit. But we're coming back green, Josh, and I mean it's going to be a showdown here. Scotty Case with a big run on the outside. Oh! And the caution is out. Sorry there. I was mid pass to Josh on the mic there, and had a little kerfuffle down there in 1 and 2 between the top 2 runners there, and end up collecting. Dano was Daniel Jones. We call him Dano down there in the pit area. He got spun around, I believe, collected the C28 there. But back to the track state deal. I mean, it's just really, when you watch a track we're in, you really like to see it shape up like this. You know, the middle of 3 and 4 is definitely slick. You can see it. I don't know how well you can see it at the cameras at home, but that middle just gets kind of black and kind of like that shiny look to it. And it really makes it hard to get grip in that part of the racetrack. And then 3 and 4, when they leave 4, you can see it's really a dark brown down there around the bottom. That's where the moisture's at. And then 1 and 2, you can see it's got more slicked off towards the top side because the top of 1 and 2 has really been a preferred place. So when a track wears in like this, man, that top will slow down, the bottom will come back. You can tell right now, race fans, that the bottom still has a lot of brown, and then as they keep on working that bottom in, it's going to slow down. And then at the end of the night, when we get the really good racetracks, Josh, that's when the top is just as fast as the bottom, and we put on bangers like we normally do here at Sabine Speedway.
Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. And, hey, we've only got a couple of races left to go this year here at Sabine. We're coming up on the end of the season quick. August 29th, we'll have the Crate Late Models back for the Gulf South Crate Racing Series and the Fall Southern Showdown. September 12th and 13th. That'll be our finale here at Sabine. So just 2 more chances, 3 more race nights, 2 more events to come and watch here at Sabine. You got to be here. You got to be here and see it. Here we go back to the Ace powder coating green flag. 3 laps to go. Two to go for the J27 of Case. Daniel Jones going to the tail for the caution. He's going to have his work cut out for him tonight now. John Parker Jr., though, trying to make it a 2-car battle for the race win here. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Mike Lavaspear's made his way through. In the 0 car, he started 8th up to 3rd. C28 of Ben Merchant, 5th to 4th. Here we go for the checkered flag. Scotty Case picks up the win from 7th. Scotty Case will start the pole of tonight's feature. John Parker Jr. 6th to 2nd. Mike Lavaspear 8th to 3rd. So a lot of movers and shakers there. As we see the checkered flag, J27 of Scotty Case